Well, thousands are gearing up to celebrate the 4th of July at Smith Mountain Lake, but one task force is educating people about the importance of towed water sports safety ahead of the busy week. Tanisha Jackson joins us in the studio this morning with more details. Good morning, Tanisha. We all love to have fun on the lake, but we definitely have to remember safety as we head out there.
Yeah, we definitely have to take those precautions. And the Wake Education Task Force is a group striving for community education through outreach. I spoke with members about the information residents and visitors alike need to know. During the summer months, people head out to Smith Mountain Lake and enjoy the water sports that come along with boating. However, the Tri-County Lakes Administrative Commission received concerns from community members about damage to docks and a lack of towed water sports safety.
The community that does the towed sports really didn't want legislation, so we were continually hearing education rather than legislation.
In response, the board established the Wake Education Task Force in 2022, funded jointly with the Smith Mountain Lake Association.
The board brought together a group comprised of water sports enthusiasts and residents and other people that had voiced concerns on the lake. And we have 12 committee members that work together to develop the 4 points for safety's sake. Together they developed the map that shows the safer places to participate in water sports and get the word out to both the resident permanent community and the visiting tourist community.
We feel like the awareness has increased dramatically through this organization, through the Wake Education Task Force, and we continue to want that to expand.
The days surrounding the 4th of July holiday brings thousands of visitors to Smith Mountain Lake, meaning more risk of injuries.
Last year, when we compared it statewide, Smith Mountain Lake exceeded any other body of water in the state of Virginia, not by a little bit, but by a factor of 2 to 3. So it's a place where things do go wrong.
The Wake Education Task Force is committed to improving courtesy and safety for all recreation to be enjoyable. That's why it's focusing on 4 main tips people should follow while out on the lake.
Stay 200 feet away from shorelines and docks, avoid repetitive passes, avoid narrow coves and congested areas, and avoid erratic driving. With towed water sports, people are out on the water enjoying, having fun. Sometimes things get a little crazy out there, so safety of your rider, the folks that are on your boat, and the other boaters around you are the main goals that we're trying to focus on.
It's also important to wear life jackets anytime you are in or around the water, but most importantly,
make sure that you have both a operator, a driver that's paying attention to the things that are going on around them, and then an observer to actually watch the person being towed. One person can't effectively do both, and sometimes we get having a lot of fun in the boat and we forget about the person that's being towed back here.
And you can visit the Wake Education Task Force website to find more information on boater safety tips, safe locations for water sports, areas to avoid, and more.
Yeah, so much important information as you're heading out there, and especially helpful, knowing the parts of the lake that are good for towed water sports, that are safer areas on the water. That's a really good thing to know ahead of time, Tanisha.
Yeah, and that's all on their website.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much.